Hey there, everyone. My name's Matthew Locke, and we're going to be talking about potential today. Now, the dictionary defines potential as having or showing the ability to develop something in the future. Anyone can do this. Potential is a gift bestowed upon you and me and on everyone. Our gift back to the world, God, society, whoever, is what we do with that potential. We all want to be somebody in this world, right? That's something we can all agree on. What we do with this is different. We want a taste of that potential. It's easy to do a workout program, to do a job, get a different job title, to start a family, or to grow in your relationship on day 1 or 2. But to do that day in and day out, that takes effort. We all want to be someone, but we're not willing to go maybe as far as we're willing to bet. Again, easy on day 1 and 2. Keep going to be more successful, even through failure, even through maybe the turmoil. That's a little bit different. I'll show you here. Imagine a fighter, a boxer, if you will, in the ring, in there, and he's just going to town. He's winning his battle, his fight, I should say. But what you don't see is the hours of travel he did to get there. What you don't see is all the preparation he did, even before he was an amateur. Maybe when he was in just high school, lifting, doing boxing on the side. You don't see that hours of dedication, that potential, saying that, you know what, I am not going to give up. You don't see the sacrifice that maybe he didn't go out with his friends. He didn't go out for the tennis team, the soccer team. You don't see the sacrifice on maybe on holidays. He wasn't there because he was traveling, promoting himself. That's potential. That's waking up and saying that I am going to be great. I'm going to be better than average, and I am going to do this. Even when it seems like it's not working, even when I get defeated. That's potential. The highest paid actors, the best fighters, the best athletes, are they different than you and me here? No, they're not. The difference they have maybe is that they didn't let fear and doubt rule them, and that their potential they let soar. They worked at it every single day. It's not easy having this potential. They worked every single day, and they came through the grind at whatever they wanted to do. We talked about those reasons about being average and being awesome. They took whatever made them awesome, and they made their potential, and they went with it. They said to themselves that I would rather die than stop giving 100%. Another analogy would be in a foot race. Maybe me and you in a foot race. You could be faster than me, you could know how to run better than me, and you could clear me over the track. But the difference might be that potential, that I would rather not give up. I would rather die than give up that race. And so after a mile or two, you might be miles ahead. The whole tortoise and the hare concept. But after mile 4, 5, 6, 12, if that person that's not giving up, that potential, they're going for it, they will end up beating that person that after, the first couple days, first couple miles, they finally give up when it gets hard, when it gets tough, when it's not glamorous, not sexy, and not easy to not give into that potential. My brother's wife said something really interesting that really resonated with me. She did basic training, and anyone in the military knows that they push you to and past your limits. And I brought this into working out, and I was talking about how I would modify things and how I would go slower. And I said, in the military, how does that go when you physically can't give any more? What is that like? And she told me that that was never an option. You would either have to do more reps, your company would have to do extra overtime for their workouts, for maybe running miles, things like that. And it just was not an option. When you were down and out in the Georgia heat, with a bunch of other people sweating in a room and you can't do those extra 20 push-ups, they would push you to that limit and you would have to just dig down and find that inside of you to keep going because there was no other option. And that just hit me, how when I try and modify, when I do anything in life, to try and really just live with that potential of there is no other option. So I really just think that that is how I'm trying to live my life, that your potential is backed in the corner and there's no way out. That military precision of we're doing this and there's no other option. I think that's the difference between those high-paid actors, those doctors, those movie stars. The difference is that people view their potential in two different ways. They can either view it as something that they work towards every single day and that they are backed into that corner, that there is nothing stopping them. And this has happened with, I guess you could say, normal people like you and me, where you're backed into that corner maybe for financial reasons, your relationship's not going good, on the verge of a divorce, but that potential of saying it's not going to get any better unless I fight every single day. And I would rather die instead of give in to that. The other brand of that is that average person that says, oh, after a day or two, this is hard, it's difficult, I'm getting nowhere, why try? Again, the difference between being that awesome version of you and just being that average version. So I just wanted to close with that potential. Are you living with the greatest potential that you will not give up, that even when it's hard, when it's struggling, that you will view not your fears, not your doubts, but that I have the potential to be great, to do great things, and to find that reason that you love getting up every day in the morning and having the potential to know that I can do whatever I want, but I have to work right now and every single day. Because I know you can, and I know I will too. So remember that on your journey to just being the best version of you that you can be, and I will too. Again, my name's Matt Locke. Appreciate you for listening, and I'll see you later.